Hi listeners, Harika here, and I'm super excited to welcome you to Upptalk. If you're ready to learn and get your hands work wonders in the world of information technology, then you're in the right place. When I say Upptalk, we are not just another edtech company. Consider we are your learning partner committed to unlocking your full potential. Whether you're stepping into the world of technology for the first time or looking to advance your career, we provide top-tier, hands-on courses to build up your career. Let's take our first step towards learning here and explore it. Let's investigate SAP, a well-known enterprise resource planning system, and discover its many functionalities and business applications.
Is suit. Show a T-suit on it. It is suit on Hanane. It is business suit basically. Understood. Suit on an. And S4 core is nothing but your next generation business. So as I've explained, that replaces ECC or ERP. So what it does, what SAP is doing basically with S4 core. S4 core doesn't involve any database license or what. No, it doesn't ignore SAP and SAP core will also have, what do you say? SAP as its database. It will not have a special license. And basically what it does is that what SAP has done with S4HANA is that it has optimized all the ECC modules, like ECC has many modules like FIM or SD. You might have heard these terms like, these are the business terminologies for a module in the business. F, I deals with finances, D deals with sales and distribution, M deals with material management, and so on. All these modules are basically what happened. So these modules used to be vast in ECC and the traditional system, and what they have done, they have tried to compress these modules. Like if suppose there are 100 or 200 tables in FI module, what they have done, they have compressed these tables and they have brought these tables into 10 tables, which are called central tables. So why I'm saying this? Because NADB will have these tables in it. Like it will have the compressed tables you can have. Compressed table data will be there instead of having hundreds and thousands of tables. Earlier you used to have like that. But suppose, let us say, if there is a master data in your company, like for master data maintenance, you people used to have referred to like 10 or 20 or 30 tables. But now there is only one table in S4HANA, which is your central master data table. It's a classic example of when you compare your ECC with your S4HANA. So what S4HANA has done is that it has compressed all the modules that are there in SAP. Compressing will take a hit on performance. It might take a hit on performance, but for that reason only SAP has given you the in-memory database option, which makes things very quick. Understood, as you said, and migrating is also a challenge. Yes, there is a definite challenge. You are saying this such as 4 core HANA Cloud B, Ionic. These are what? These are the offerings that SAP is giving to people who are on ECC. Yes, to migrate, so that they get migrated. If people are using SAP BI is nothing but business intelligence and business warehouse, which is used for analytics and reporting. BI is basically used for analytics and reporting. If you have to migrate, there is no other option. You have to migrate for BI or BView Papahanen. That is the solution which is provided. Everything is optimized. P. Coming to HCP, what happens? It is nothing but HANA Cloud solution. HCP is your HANA Cloud solution, HANA Cloud Computing solution. What happens in HCP is that, like let us say, you don't need any physical infrastructure installed in your company, like all the like, what is it called? Platform as a service. The PaaS platform as a service. It provides you with the service PaaS. You can install your, what do you say like? They'll deliver you a pre-installed package of HANA in PaaS. And there are different kinds of cloud under their own cloud, and you have different kinds of subscriptions in PaaS. So this is similar to like, are you talking about SAP Rise or it's a different product? It's a SAP Rise. It comes under SAP Rise. You are also familiar with this. Very good. So you have this on premise, like we have on premise public cloud and private cloud, and public cloud and private cloud are the offerings of SAP to provide infrastructure for you. If you are a basic company and you are a startup company, you'll obviously not have the money to invest much on the hardware. So in that case, you will obviously offer public cloud services where you will be sharing your data with some hundreds of clients together. In a public cloud, it is a shared space. Shared space. People are not much comfortable. Like if I'm a pharma company and if I'm going to employ this, if I'm going to use this solution as a public cloud, I'm not much comfortable doing that. I will obviously offer a non-premise solution or a private cloud instead. But if I'm a new company, I'm a startup company and I don't have the funds to either buy the infrastructure and keep it as a non-premise in my company or to go for private cloud. I'll obviously offer public cloud. Understood. Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel. For more information, contact us sales@upptalk.com.